Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you appreciate witnessing main protagonists easily crush their enemies in anime, you come to the correct place. Today, we're going into a list of the most recent and finest anime featuring OP characters who conquer every battle. We've got it all covered, from powerful heroes facing unfathomable odds to mystery figures harboring unimaginable strength. So grab some snacks, get comfortable, and let's look at the top 10 new anime featuring an overpowered main character that you must watch. Let's dive right in. Possibly the greatest alchemist of all time. A salaryman is astonished to be accidentally summoned to another realm. With no means to return to Earth, he adopts the identity Takumi Aruma, a different younger body, magical abilities, and a new beginning in an unknown place. Takumi moves to a nearby village and works as an alchemist, allowing him to manufacture practically whatever he wants. Making the most of his leisure, he tests out his new abilities and even tames an odd pet. Takumi, on the other hand, intends to go to a larger city in order to hone his alchemy and business talents. Takumi has the potential to become the greatest alchemist of all time if he continues to learn about his trade and make new connections. Let this grieving soul retire. As dungeon-like treasure vaults appeared across the land, an increasing number of people signed up as treasure hunters, risking their lives to retrieve the immense wealth and ancient relics hidden within. The Grieving Souls, a gang of 6 childhood pals led by Cry Andre, are regarded to be the strongest of them due to their claimed vast range of skills. Cry, on the other hand, lacks any distinguishing characteristics. His accomplishments are the result of his buddies getting overwhelmed. Cry has frequently attempted to leave the party, fearing that his lack of abilities might one day lead to his colleagues' ruin. Nonetheless, everyone around Cry believes otherwise, making him feel forced to remain the group's leader. The laid-off Demon King. Anos Boldogode was a tyrant demon king who exterminated humanity, spirits, and even gods, but became tired of perpetual battle and resurrected with visions of a peaceful future. However, in his rebirth after 2,000 years, he was met with offspring who had grown too feeble after being accustomed to peace, as well as all manner of deteriorating magic. Anos enrolls in the Demon King Academy, which gathers and teaches people who are believed to be the Demon King's reincarnation, but the Academy fails to recognize his actual abilities and labels him as a misfit. The Water Magician. Ryu is overjoyed to be reincarnated into the fanciful world of Phi, where he believes he will be able to live a quiet life while learning to use his newly discovered water power. Going with the flow, however, signifies something very different. Ryu is quickly confronted with the vast areas he finds himself in, as well as the plethora of dangerous monsters that inhabit the lonely subcontinent. You'd think he'd forget about relaxing when he's battling for his life, but fortunately for Ryu, he's inherently happy, smart, and endowed with a hidden, eternal youth feature. 20 years pass in the blink of an eye, with each encounter bringing him closer to the apex of human magic. Little does he know that this is merely the beginning of his story. A fateful meeting quickly propels Ryu to the forefront of history, forever altering the trajectory of his life. Thus begins the adventures of the world's strongest water magician, who also enjoys working at his own leisure. Onmyo Kaiten Birth Verse. Takeru Narahira is a lone wolf delinquent who spends his days fighting, avoiding friendships, and being charmed by a mystery girl named Tsukimiya, who he has only seen in nightmares. One day, an unexpected mishap sends him sliding off a cliff. When he regains consciousness, he finds himself in Dingji Hanu, a futuristic recreation of the ancient capital that combines modern technology and mysticism. The legendary Onmyo, Abe no Saimai, protects this planet, and to Takeru's surprise, Tsukimiya is genuine and lives here. Just as he begins to enjoy this fateful rendezvous, a terrible black cloud known as Yamakara descends, unleashing horrific monsters known as Oni. In the turmoil, both he and Tsukimiya are slain, only for Takeru to reappear in Dingji Hanu. Takeru, realizing he has slipped through time, decides to resist fate. To shield Tsukimiya from her tragic future, he turns to Abe no Saimai for Onmyojutsu training. Now, as an Onmyo, he must struggle to rewrite destiny and discover the truth about this bizarre new planet. Even given the worthless Appraiser class, I'm actually the strongest. In a fictional world where jobs are God-given from birth, heroes are created, not made, and Ein's work as Appraiser has pushed him as far away from the hero pedestal as possible. After being exploited, abused, and eventually abandoned by his fellow explorers, Ein believes it's no longer worth it. Fortunately for Ein, the conclusion may only be the beginning of a new chapter in his life. It turns out that his worthless work may actually be the key to becoming a hero. The Super Cube. In an accident, an ordinary boy, Wang Xiaoxiu, acquires a space system known as the Superpower Cube from a high-latitude cosmic civilization and receives remarkable abilities. When Wang Xiaoxiu's long-standing crush, Xinyao, confesses her love to him, the delinquent Sun Jun, who also has feelings for her, gets provoked. Wang Xiaoxiu uses his intelligence and exceptional powers to handle the problem, but this results in even more calamities. A mysterious individual transports Xinyao to the world of remarkable creatures, and Wang Xiaoxiu sets out to recover her. Fighting in the strange realm, he discovers the importance of fairness and justice on his journey to becoming a peerless force. Bogus skill, Fruit Master. Light has gained the false skill, Fruit Master, which specializes in fruit production. Weighed down by the great distance between him and his childhood companion, who became an S-rank adventurer, he spends his days working the farm and honing his sword. However, one day, he inadvertently consumes a second skill fruit, which usually ends in death. Yet, not only does he miraculously survive, but he also realizes that his false talent includes a secret ability. Be Stronger, New Saga. After a hard struggle, magic swordsman Kyle ultimately killed the demon lord despite being gravely injured. Kyle, on the edge of death, approaches a relic once held by the demon lord, which transports him back in time. After recovering from the first shock, he chooses to take advantage of this opportunity to avoid repeating previous mistakes and grows stronger. Reborn as a vending machine Season 2. A vending machine enthusiast awakens to discover that he has not only died, but also been resurrected as one of his favorite machines. Despite being a modern appliance in a fantasy world, he requires money to function properly. He is trapped in one place until a little girl named Lamis comes across him. Lamis, amazed by the drinks and food he sells, uses her blessing of might to effortlessly lift him and transport him back to Clearflow Lake. There, she officially names him Boxo. Despite his incapacity to communicate with the villagers, Boxo becomes a valuable member of the community. His items give sustenance, and as he learns new skills and products, he becomes a daily necessity. Nobody is more committed to Boxo than his first and best customer, Lamis. As he spends more time with her, he tries to help her improve her skills as a young hunter. So these were the top 10 new anime with an overpowered main character. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any videos like this in the future. Keep sharing your thoughts with us down in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.